to Russia's war on Ukraine. For the latest there, Ukrainian cities are coming under attack once again this morning. This is video into us overnight from Ukraine's emergency service in Odessa. Officials in that southern Ukrainian city say a food warehouse went up in flames after it was hit by a Russian missile. That was one of 16 missile strikes reported across the country. Ukraine's military says Russian forces also targeted cities with rocket barrages and drone attacks. Shelby Wilder is in Kyiv this morning. And Shelby, I'm wondering, the Ukrainian capital also came under attack this morning. What is the latest from Kyiv?
Well, we know that overnight Russia launched one of its largest attacks on Ukraine since this war began. We heard Ukraine's military say this morning that they had shot down 35 Iranian-made Shahed drones. 30 of those were aimed at Kyiv. And otherwise, as you mentioned, Russia launched 16 missiles in addition to airstrikes and shelling carried out on numerous Ukrainian cities, including Kyiv, Kharkiv, Odessa, and others. Now, in the nation's capital, we heard the mayor, Mr. Vitaly Klitschko, say that 5 people were wounded after debris from an intercepted drone hit a residential building and were also scattered across the city center. Otherwise, in Odessa, where 8 cruise missiles were launched, as you mentioned, this hit food warehouses and also recreational areas, which were burst into flames. And this afternoon, all of Ukraine was put under air raid sirens yet again, as Ukrainian officials warned that the threat of continued strikes by Russia is incredibly high. Now, this is because tomorrow is May 9th, which is Victory Day for Russia. This marks the Soviet victory over Nazi Germany in 1945. So it's believed that Russia would like to have a sort of symbolic win to mark this event and, carry out more attacks on Ukraine. And this is also following the news last week where the Kremlin accused Ukraine of trying to carry out an alleged assassination attempt on Russian President Vladimir Putin with a drone strike. Ukraine has vehemently denied any involvement in that, but Russia said it gave them the right to retaliate, which is why all of this combination of factors has led to us here in Ukraine seeing an increase in strikes over the course of the last few days.
Shelby, Canada certainly and other Ukrainian allies are watching for when that long-expected counteroffensive will be launched. Any idea of timing or time frame, or do we have any additional information as we start this week?
Well, we are waiting on the Ukrainians. They haven't given a date. President Zelensky said he wouldn't give a date as to when it was going to begin. But we heard Ukraine's defense minister say that they were now ready and that they were concluding their preparations to launch that counteroffensive. But some signs we're seeing in regards to Russia's movements, we know that over the weekend, Russia started evacuating civilians from parts of Russian-occupied Zaporizhia in the east of Ukraine. We know that Russian officials said that over 1,600 people, including children, had been removed from these frontline cities and towns as they anticipate Ukraine's counteroffensive, thinking that Ukrainian forces will move in and try to recapture that territory. And one town that was included in these evacuations was the town of Enerodar, which is where the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant is located. We heard the UN nuclear watchdog agency just say that they are increasingly concerned over the situation around that plant, saying that it was, quote, increasingly unpredictable, end quote. And that's because of intense shelling in and around that plant, which is also the largest in Europe. So again, we're seeing that Russia is switching to defensive positions along the front lines and starting to evacuate civilians in those areas as they're expecting this Ukrainian counteroffensive could begin at any time now.
Shelby Wilder from Kyiv this morning live with us. Thank you, Shelby, very much.